Yo guys, welcome back to Really Mate. I'm Dorsey and today we're watching Ted Lasso Season 1 Episode 10. Well, here we are guys, the season finale. Last time Rebecca finally admitted that she'd been sabotaging Ted from the start. And of course instantly he forgave her, as you would expect Ted to be honest. Roy is struggling with his form on the pitch, so much so that he's been benched. From the little bit of training that we got in the last episode, I'm not surprised to be honest, because he didn't look like he could really keep up in training. He actually looked like he had a bit of a bad knee, which I'm guessing is why he was running like he had a wardrobe on his back. But, you know, it's understandable considering I think somebody in the comments said he was like 36. That's usually around the time when footballers are kind of done, unless you're like a special player, basically, like a Cristiano Ronaldo or a Messi who's just moved to the MLS. Yeah, you don't really do it anymore at that level. Or if you do, it's at a smaller team or something, if you do want to continue to play. A couple of people said that I'd missed the ending of the last episode where Roy touches the believe sign. I actually did until I got to editing the video, which is when I actually seen it. So I do apologise for that. Higgins is back, which I'm not surprised about, to be honest. He's a very lovable character, so I expected him to be back pretty soon, to be honest with you. Hopefully we can end the season, both the actual show season and the football season, keeping Richmond up. You know, like end it on a positive type of thing. I honestly think that's probably what this finale is going to be centred around, trying to keep Richmond in the Premier League. Will we stay in the Premier League though is another question. With this show I'm not too sure. There are another 2 seasons of Ted Lasso though, so maybe not. Maybe the next season is, you know, trying to get us back into the big leagues. But yeah, there are 3 seasons of this show, so it's definitely a possibility. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. To those of you who already have, you know I love you. I've set myself a goal of getting to 500 subscribers by the end of the year / Christmas time. So if you are enjoying the content and you're not subscribed, just hit that button for me. It would mean a hell of a lot to me. But yeah, either way, I really appreciate it. But yeah, let's just get into the show anyway. Ted Lasso, Season 1, Episode 10.
Who the hell are you? Ted, what the fuck's going on?
Myself.
Figure what out? Have you been sacked?
Has he been fired? I don't know.
Wait, he hasn't been fired. There's no way.
Why so hostile, Nathan?
Right, I'll tell you why. You know my name?
Well, I had to spell it correctly for your contract.
Oh.
Dog, you haven't been fired. It's worse. You've been promoted.
That's good. I actually honestly thought they'd sacked him there. Did you see that little bitchy side come out of Nate there though?
Nathan Shelley. Because it has never been blown.
Is that the same reason why Colin said?
Oh, God.
I now pronounce you Coach Nate.
He's fully been knighted and everything. Nate's got a little bit of confidence from nowhere, hasn't he? I'm guessing that speech he gave, I think it was when they were playing Everton. Yeah, I'm guessing that's like spared him on a little bit. Or maybe it's even the Diamond Dogs.
The rules say you got to pick a new captain.
Oh. No, sir.
I never even thought about that.
I say that the current captain has to pick the new captain. That's my new...
That's actually fair enough.
I decline.
I insist.
Can't make me.
Until you choose your successor, your duties as captain of this squad remain unfulfilled.
Landed on his head.
This is why it's hard to love you.
But he does love you.
You heard it right.
Exactly, he just admitted it.
We got relegated when I was at Cardiff. My nana never spoke to me after that. She just left me a box of her shit in her will.
I didn't realise he was Welsh. From Wales. From Wales.
I thought you'd all find this motivational. Right?
Oh, God.
Sunday I get to put the final nail in the ashes. Instant caramel. It's gonna get you.
Who did that?
Oops, in it.
Well said.
All right, let's go climb.
Oops in it.
The Premier League is the best.
I actually thought that was Roy.
So if you come in last place in the Premier League, you get to play in the championship?
They also invented irony.
Man, this town's got a weird way with words, don't it? I mean,
It might be called the championship, but it is far from the championship.
You act like we lost the game already, yeah? Why don't you have a little hope?
You lived here long enough to realise.
It's the hope that kills you.
That's the name of this episode. If that isn't the most British Shane I've ever heard in my life, by the way. Because we really don't hope in the UK. We just get on with it and realise that, like, yeah, it's like that British stiff upper lip kind of deal.
I hate to say it, Rebecca, but I think your football club might have been better off with a soccer coach.
Where's this coming from?
You think?
So, you think you're not a proper football manager? But who cares? There's a great saying in Dutch football.
Well, I don't speak Dutch.
That's why I was going to tell you in English. Every disadvantage has its advantage.
Ooh, I like that.
I love this new Rebecca, by the way.
To cause complete and utter confusion.
Cause confusion. Or create chaos. Yeah? Yes, it is.
Thanks, Paul.
Woohoo! Oh my god. Was that real? I've heard the expression like banging your head off a brick wall, but Jesus.
About every single trick play you have ever run your entire time playing this sport. Anybody got one? Yeah, Danny, what do you got?
When I played for Tigres, we had a great set piece.
Did it have a name?
The Sandman.
Yeah.
Oh. Doesn't American football do this quite a lot? Like there's the fake punt and stuff like that. I've heard some funny names for them. Like I've heard it's like the fumble ski or something like that. Like I'm not an expert in any way, but I played Madden once upon a time when I was like 13.
The upside down taxi.
Hadrian's Wall. Dirty Martini.
But they've all got like funny names like this, man.
And we're gonna learn a bunch of these plays. You hear? Come Sunday, we gonna hit Man City with the Chaos Hammer.
I feel like Ted is already chaos because he's coaching a sport where he barely knows the rules. So
Man right there. Got talent for days, works hard, and he's got a jawline like the White Cliffs of Dover. I'm always rooting for him.
the White Cliffs of Dover line's a good one because a lot of Americans wouldn't actually get that. Basically, it's like some famous cliffs in the south of the UK. They are beautiful, to be fair. So,
Missed.
oh my god, it's like children.
Jamie, not everyone in your life is out to get you.
I am.
Oh, that is disgusting.
A little bit like your haircut, Jamie. You'd think with all that money you'd get a decent barber.
When I see you coach soccer on TV, it doesn't look like you're doing anything.
Game gets going, I can't tell my fellas what to do, so I just gotta hope that everything I've been trying to teach them made some sort of impact on them. You know, it's kind of like being a dad, I guess, huh?
That's actually very true. I like that line.
The Richmond faithful gather on
So we are going to get the last game.
You know all too well, it's the hope that kills you.
Oh, this sport. I've forgotten how stressful it is when you actually give a shit.
Isn't that true, Rebecca?
No, it sounds insane, but I know how to act at a match. Referee! Offside, you turnip!
God, you're awful.
You believe me?
I've been to many football matches. I've never once heard somebody call a referee a turnip. A tosser, maybe. Or a twat, or...
Arlo White here with former England international Chris Powell, live from the dog track, Nelson Road Stadium.
They're actual commentators, by the way, I think.
Okay, here we are, Family Higgins. This is Terry, Chris, Dana, Stevie.
How many kids do you have, Higgins? Jesus Christ.
And this is our eldest, Lindsay.
Oh my god. Higgins is like a rabbit, man. Top shagger.
I do.
Oh, he's going to make him captain. What's his name? Because he's not been in the show too much. Actually, apart from this episode, to be honest, when he threw the chair at the TV.
So I've been hearing this phrase y'all got over here that I ain't too crazy about. It's the hope that kills you. Y'all know that?
Yep.
I think it's the lack of hope that comes and gets you. Now, where I'm from, we got a saying too. Do you believe in miracles? And I want y'all to circle up with me right now. Come on, let's go. All right, Captain. Let them know.
Mission on 12.
Why 12?
Oh, and he puts Todd through on goal. But he takes it himself. And Zorro is there.
And that's a solid save from Zorro.
Yeah, Chris, it's pronounced Zorro.
Zorro. I still can't do it.
Oh, Winchester was clearly offside.
Come on now. Explain to me how that's offside. What? No, I'm serious. How's that offside? I don't understand.
Corner kick. Go for the Sandman. Call
What?
Sandman. Sandman.
Oh, they're doing one of the set pieces.
It's a dummy. Oh, and
2,
another one.
3.
What is this? Dixon again. No, Hamlet.
That's actually not bad. That's relatively realistic.
We are not playing for a tie. Ain't nobody here gonna kiss their sister.
What?
Which is an American phrase that I'm now realizing does not exist here, and that's good because it's creepy. And
Someone explain that in the comments, please, because I've never heard that one.
okay, good. All right, Roy, you are starting the second half. Go ahead and start warming up.
Oh, very bold from Ted to be bringing Roy on at half time. This actually might be his last game for Richmond.
Very slow.
That's because he's a fucking octogenarian. Look at him.
Oh, like you can talk, Rupert, you coffin dodger.
It could be Kearns for Richmond. No one can catch him. Hold on. Can you believe it?
Go on.
It's Kent.
It's a good tackle as well.
What's the matter? He's not getting up.
Is he actually hurt, though, or is it the same as what happened with Sam?
Right, are you okay?
Oh, he has as well.
We apologise for the fruity language.
They do actually do that, by the way, on live broadcasts. They actually apologise for the crowds swearing and stuff. This is it, isn't it?
Always left everything he had out on the pitch, and he did so.
That's sad, man.
Personally, I'm sorry to say, I think this may be the last time we ever see the great Roy Kent lace up his boots.
Even I'm sad. I've never seen him play. Not even a real player.
I told you have to get out.
Oh, man.
I mean it. Stay the fuck away from me.
Oh, that almost got me. You can tell he's not used to this feeling. And he's almost confused. And that's why he's told her to, stay back. Wow.
Oh my God, Palace won 6-0.
We need a tie, boys! We need a tie! Come on!
So, Ted at the beginning didn't like ties, and now he's, hoping for one. This type of stuff happens all the time in football, by the way. It comes down to, the last day of the season, goes down to the final minutes. And right here, as you've seen, Palace scored 6. So this is a goal difference thing. It's who scored more and conceded more and stuff. That's if you like tying on points, basically.
Well, then they are about whatever it is Richmond are doing.
Actually, what are
Wait, are they lining up like a... That's stupid. That's so stupid.
What's he doing? I've never seen anything
Go for a touchdown. Rojas. Football is life. God, I've had that feeling before.
Right from the kickoff. Oh, City are back on the attack.
Oh no, don't do that.
Keeper.
There's no way.
Oh, he makes the extra pass.
Oh, they have as well.
Hendrick buries it.
This is realistic.
Be afraid of the dark.
Oh, they're actually using a song that Liverpool Football Club use called "You Never Walk Alone." Now, as a United fan, I don't really like it, but I can appreciate it for the lyrics and what's currently happening. Guys, if you ever want to see a real football atmosphere, just YouTube Liverpool FC or Celtic singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." You won't regret it if you like that sort of stuff.
My son passed the ball. You could have scored the winner. You're better than that, Jamie.
And that right there is the reason for Jamie being the way he is.
What do you want?
No, Jamie.
Is that from Ted? Wait a minute. Oh, Man and the Soldier. Oh. I guarantee after what's just happened with Jamie and his dad, like, Jamie would really appreciate that, you know? And I think Ted knows that as well.
If it's all the same to you, I'd like to spare you the trouble and just quit.
No.
You are not going anywhere because we have work to do.
Good.
Next
I mean,
season.
I expected it because there's another 2 seasons, but good.
Yeah, they can get unrelegated, yeah?
They can get promoted.
Promoted, yeah.
Come back to this league and we do something that no one believes we could ever do. Win the whole fucking thing.
Ted Lasso, potty mouth. Well, I hope they were going to stay up, but it's the hope that kills you. Alright guys, we just got done with Ted Lasso Season 1, Episode 10. A great way to, you know, tie up the season, and also a really good way to set up next season. The way that they did the match in this episode was actually really realistic. Anyone who supports a club that has been close to being relegated will know what I'm talking about when I say it's very much like a roller coaster of emotions. Especially when it comes down to like the last day of the season and the last game. Like you can be safe in the 20th minute, in the 65th minute you're relegated again, and then in the 85th you're safe again. Like that's just how football is, and that's why we love it, to be fair. And honest to God, I didn't actually expect it. I thought it was going to be like a generic type of thing where they score in the 90th minute and they managed to stay up. But to be fair, they actually kept it really realistic, and that's what I like about it, I think. Roy, it seems, is pretty much done being a pro footballer at this point, especially with the way that he walked off the pitch and the way he was acting with Keely in the changing room. That looked like a man who knew, you know, that he was done. I actually really like the acting from the guy who plays Roy. I thought it was spot on, to be honest with you, because obviously Roy's quite a hard nut, and the way he was acting with Katie, like don't touch me kind of thing, you could see it was like he'd never really experienced that feeling before. But yeah, it was spot on, and it actually almost made me tear up a little bit. Nate seemed a little bit more fiery in this episode. I don't know whether it's the Diamond Dogs that are helping him, you know, with his confidence a bit, or the fact that he has just got a promotion to a coach. But I have to say I liked it, especially when you consider where he's come from in episode 1. He would barely even speak to you unless he was spoken to, and I absolutely loved Rebecca in this episode. I think we can really see the real Rebecca now. It's been something I've been waiting for a long time, to be honest. But she was actually like really positive in this episode. You know, she was giving Ted advice. She came to the match and actually supported the team. But yeah, instantly I love Rebecca now. And like I say, I've been waiting for this Rebecca to come out for a long time. I do like the fact that Richmond got relegated and didn't stay up, because it gives us more work in the next season. So I can definitely see good times coming on the pitch in season 2, especially because, you know, they're a league down now, so the quality of football isn't going to quite be there as much. So I think Ted will thrive a little bit more in that league. However, there's no guarantee that they'll actually go back up. There's still 20 plus teams that also want to go up. So yeah, it's going to be interesting season 2. Overall, this season completely shocked me, to be honest. I didn't realise how deep it was going to get. And I mean, I definitely didn't expect to cry. I thought this was just like a comedy show, but it's definitely a lot more than that. And I mean, it is a comedy, but it's also a lot more than that. It deals with a lot of like real life things, I would say. And it also deals with them in a real way. And I think that's why people gravitate towards this show a little bit more, because it is real, if you like. There's none of the like Hollywood fluff put into it. It's the characters seem like real people with real problems, so I think that's why people tend to like really like this show. I know it's the reason I do anyway. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. To those of you who already have, you know I love you. Yeah, I think we'll end it there. Great season. I can't wait for season 2. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all later.